Welcome back to the shack, guys. It's Big Les and we're out here today and I'm fancying some beef jerky. So I've got myself a beautiful piece of top round. I've got me Drevos smoker, which is a jerky making machine. Check out in the description down below for the link to the website, guys. But these things are absolutely fantastic in making sausage, jerky, fish, anything barbecue. Check them out, guys. But now let's come in and let's make some beautiful beef jerky, guys. You see, I bought myself a nice roasting joint of top round, and if you just listen, guys, it's been in the fridge for a couple of hours. Now if you're making your beef jerky, you don't want all the fat, so we will trim that off. You want as lean a cut as possible, but this top round is perfect for making beef jerky. And get yourself a nice long super slicer or a meat slicer, guys. I'm going to do it on the meat slicer just because I've got the gizmos and I like to play with them. But get yourself a knife, nice and simple, and we're going to trim these into beautiful pieces of beef jerky. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to prep this up by taking this and cutting it straight down the middle, guys. And then I'm going to run this in the meat slicer to get some beautiful long strips of beef jerky. I've got the meat slicer set to a couple of mils thick, guys, and we're just going to start getting them beef jerky slices. Like that, guys. Beautiful pile of sliced up beef top round, and we're going to marinate all of this beef for 24 hours, guys. And what we're going to use is a full bottle, which is 150 ml in these bottles, of Worcestershire sauce. Got some beautiful maple syrup, just to add a bit of sweetness, and I'm going to add half a cup of that. And just for some extra salty kick, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of soya sauce. And this is dark soya sauce. And for our last optional kick of flavour, but remember, when you smoke this, guys, the flavours are going to mellow out, so make it as flavour smacking as you can. I've got some smoked chipotle chilies, and I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of that into our marinade. I'm going to take all of our beef, I'm going to get that into that marinade, and we're going to massage all of that through, get every piece of meat kissed with this marination. Now at this point, cling film it up, pop it in the fridge, leave it for 24 hours, guys, or overnight, and it'll be ready for smoking the next day. Or you can pop it in a Ziploc bag or a vacuum seal bag and leave it for up to 48 hours, guys. I've tried 48 hours and that is absolutely amazing. But we're going to give this 24 hours in this marinade. See you guys tomorrow. 24 hours later, guys, and you can see that marinade has gone into the beef, and all I've done off camera is take it out of the marinade, sit it on these drying racks, patted it dry with some kitchen towel, and it's ready to go into the smoker. But before I put it into the smoker, one last little thing to add that extra flavour, guys, is just take some barbecue rub, anyone that you fancy, or just a bit of salt and pepper if you want, and let's get some extra rub on the top of our beautiful beef jerky, guys. I've decided the quick way to flip them, use the rack. Let's see if it works. Perfection. Now I can do the other side. Now, if you haven't got a Drevos, which is a vertical smoker where you can hang the meat, you can take your racks, and as long as you've got plenty of space between them, sit them in any of your barbecues, but plenty of space around them so the air can get around it, because we're not cooking it, we're drying these guys and getting that smoke on. Let's get the Drevos ready for smoking these guys. Right, we've put our racks into our Drevos, we've got our jerky, and I'm going to hang it as many as I can on the hooks. I'm going to take them, load up the barbecue, trusty tea towel time. We've got all the meat hanging there, looking absolutely stunning, guys. But another good feature of the Drevos, if you want these to smoke really well, dry them out for a couple of hours before smoking them. And at the back of this, you've got a fan just here that I've opened up, and we can turn on the drying fan, shut up the door, and leave this to dry that beef for a couple of hours before we impart it with smoke. A couple of hours pass, guys, and it's time to get some of that oak smoke into that beef jerky. We've got our smoke tube on the side, and this thing's great. It's a great smoke generator. We'll take our chips, or in my case oak pellets. I'm going to load up that smoke generator. And this smoke generator, you light it on the outside, it has a separator at the side which takes all the dirty smoke out and puts nice clean oaky smoke into the chamber. So take your lighter and let's light them chips. So, wood chips lit, make sure that compressor's on, that's going to start bringing that smoke through. Make sure your chimney's open at the top, that's to get that airflow going over, because that's how we're drying this, we're not cooking it, but we do need some heat to dry it out. So we're going to turn on the heat element and we're going to set it to 70 degrees Celsius, and we're going to smoke these and dry these for 4 hours. We'll see how it goes, but let's see how that smoke is rolling over these beautiful beef jerky strips. So you can see that smoke coming in nicely, and that's going to go up and kiss all of that beef jerky. We've got the heating element just giving that nice convective air, and that's going to get plenty of airflow over and out the top of the smoker to create some absolutely fantastic beef jerky, guys. Just while we're waiting for that to finish off, guys, check out our other taste tester in the making. We've got Snickers, Dave's baby brother. It's just a little bit too small at the minute to taste, but he'll be in the next videos, guys. Give us a thumbs up for Snickers. It's been just over 4 hours, guys. It's getting on for actually nearer to 5. And you'll see some beautiful beef jerky. Might as well try while I'm getting it out. Yummy. Right, let's get this lot out and let's see how it's turned out. It's a beef jerky mountain, guys. Just look how much we've turned out. I think this cost me, the beef top round was about £13. You would not buy that amount of jerky for £13. Now I've made it slightly drier because I'm going to put it in some Ziploc bags. It's going to let up a little bit, but it'll be in the perfect texture tomorrow. So don't eat it tonight. Put it in a Ziploc bag and enjoy it in 24 hours. But of course, pitmaster privilege. I've got to have some. And Dave, do you want some? Come on, come on. Hey Dave. Yeah boy. Here comes Dave, the chief taste tester, currently, and he's got his brother Snickers, who I introduced you earlier. But we are going to go inside, guys, enjoy this, wrap it up for tonight, and see you in the next video somewhere over there. Delicious.